Hey, a lot of companies are frustrated with their website. It looks old, it's out of date, and it's getting no customers. Well, guess what? Sage Tree gets it. Since 2005, Sage Tree has been helping companies with websites that look great, work great, and get leads. Stop being frustrated by your website and get one that you're proud to share. Contact Sage Tree today to get a website that makes the phone ring. Getting started is easy. Just call 866-728-9100. That's 866-728-9100. Let them fix your website today.
You guys want to hear something ridiculous?
Sure.
Okay, so this is an article not in Joe Bob's, community rag. This is actually businessinsider.com. Businessinsider.com. And the reporter is not on me to I'm certainly not I'm definitely going to make fun of what she wrote. I'm not making fun of her name. I'm not trying to mispronounce it, but I think it's Alia Shoaib, Shoaib. New assault rifle being sold to civilians is twice as powerful as the AR-15 and capable of shooting through bulletproof vests, report says. A gun company is marketing an assault rifle that can shoot through bulletproof vests to civilians, a report says, amid ongoing debates about gun control following a string of deadly mass shootings. This is a reporter. This isn't an op-ed. This person isn't like making a point or whatever, giving their opinion. This person's just reporting. So it's marketing an assault rifle that can shoot through bulletproof vests. I mean, any gun can shoot through a bulletproof vest. I'm not going to tell you the gun yet. I'm going to make you guys guess.
Save that for Sam.
Okay, so here's the big quote. Quote, it'll shoot through almost all of the bulletproof vests worn by law enforcement in the country right now. Ryan Boozy, a former firearms company executive, now a senior policy analyst with the Giffords Law Center.
So things went badly for Ryan at his last company, huh? Is that what that is?
This guy is. He's a former firearms company executive.
So how do you go from that to an anti-gun group? Unless things went badly for you at your last company.
I don't know. We should Google this guy.
We used to say they moved on to pursue other opportunities. Isn't that how it goes?
He failed forward is what he did.
That's
Ryan Boozy, RyanBusse. We'll have to look that guy up. The gun fires bullets with twice the kinetic energy of those from an AR-15 and has a longer range. It has a noise suppressor that can make a gunman harder to locate, the outlet reported.
Has she discovered the word caliber yet in there?
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is, let me keep going. Making the gun commercially available raises questions about the possible outcomes if it were to get into the hands of a mass shooter. Because, if a mass shooter has it's ridiculous. This whole thing is so asinine.
Is it like monkeypox?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, monkeypox is on the verge of killing everybody now.
Well, it's true.
You gotta wait till November.
Policy analyst, the same guy, policy analyst Boosie, told the outlet that while AR-15s are lighter and more maneuverable, this new gun, the bullets from the latter can hit much harder over great distances. These new bullets that this new gun hits much harder.
You better tell Joe the name because he's going to go buy one.
Boosie said the gun can help. This is what this guy says. Boosie, this guy, said the gun could help mass shooters become, quote, a long-range sniper with an AR-15 style gun.
Wow, he's helpful.
Let's see. It says that the company that made it also made the AR-15 that was used in the Orlando nightclub shooting, which, of course, means that they don't care at all, right? They hate people and puppies and...
Right.
What they'll do if you have an ice cream cone is they will slap the ice cream right out of the cone. They're that kind of company.
Mm-hmm.
In the press release, Ron Cohen, president of... Oh, I already gave it away. It's a rare opportunity for passionate customers to own a piece of history. They also describe earlier in the article, they say that it's the civilian equivalent of the U.S. Army's NGSW-R, Next Generation Squad Rifle, specifically created to tear through body armor. And what they're of course, talking about SIG. And the exact one they're talking about is Sig Sauer's MCX Spear, which is basically the MCX.
Is it on the roster?
It's a rifle, but it's, if anybody knows anything, it's basically an AR. It's basically an AR. Now, I'm not sure what caliber they're even talking about. When I looked up the Spear, it's only available in 5.56 and 300 blackout.
Yeah,
so I think
the special bullets.
I know it's some kind of special magical bullet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they're talking about the new. What's the new 6.8 Creedmoor, right? Or 6.5, 6.8, 6.5 Creedmoor.
No, there's not, because there's several 6.5s. But yeah, I thought I did see
6.8 Creedmoor. So maybe they're talking about.
Yeah.
But they're not talking. I mean, this is ridiculous. An AR. I've seen an AR in 300 Win Mag. Like, this is what happens when you have a reporter reporting on something they have absolutely no idea what they're talking about, and they're only doing it because they have a political bias.
And they did no research.
Well, they did no research.
Well, and it's interesting because you see a lot of that kind of stuff. I mean, to us, it's real glaring with Second Amendment stuff or gun stuff, but you see that all over. And I wonder, are they just? I mean, are reporters just not trained well now when they go? Do they get journalism degrees anymore?
They're not reporters.
But I mean, they're writing in these publications like this, and seriously, that kind of thing. Do they not train them the same way? Because I mean, the schools are in bad shape, I guess, and I don't know. Do they tell them now it's their job to write their opinions and to push whatever the agenda is, as opposed to just writing?
And
the
what
story?
about the editor? Aren't they supposed to critique it?
And I have seen that. Yeah, they don't seem to have editors, or if you have I don't want to get in trouble there. I was going to say you got a 23-year-old reporter and a 28-year-old editor. I don't know if that's good. Because I did see somebody that was serious about that. They were saying in years past, the editors were very senior people. They were people that had been in the industry for a long time. They had a lot of experience writing themselves and reporting. So when they went through and did those checks and looked at the stuff that was going to be printed, they had some good input. Whereas now it seems like we may have lost a little bit of that. Yeah. But that's it. Is there any mention of caliber in that?
No,
Michael, because
the whole article, they don't talk about caliber one time.
They don't know what it is.
So I'm not even, like I said, I've seen ARs in 300 Win Mag. An AR-10 is 308. 300 blackout. There's 5.56. There's ARs coming. They don't understand. They just don't get it. And I think the problem is they don't want to get it. And I think that the shift or change or, basically leaving behind etiquette, and ethics when it comes to reporting it's like it's turned into a virtuous thing. Like, well, look, we need to use our power as reporters to make the world a better place.
And I don't think they want to be correct, because the people that are gun owners like us, we're sitting there going, "What are you, crazy?" But the people that know nothing about guns, they'll take that story to the bank.
Well, it's interesting too. You said it was from Business Insider magazine,
right?
Does she ever get to the business aspect of this, or
no.
Is it just a gun rant or
That's
anti-gun rant?
That's all it is. It's just an anti-gun rant. Truly, that's all it is. Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's not that. It's not uncommon.
What would be nice is if we could. We should get a reporter. We know a bunch of reporters. We should get like an old school reporter. Now that I call them old school, they're going to get mad.
They're not going to come.
But we should get a reporter to come on and explain why, from an ethical perspective, why this is bad. Not even touch the gun part of it.
I would love to hear a reporter's opinion on that. Why it seems so different now? Because I see a lot of that kind of stuff.
Let's get a journalism teacher.
That might explain it. That might be the quickest way to the answer.
Or just an old school copy editor.
Yeah,
we need a copy editor who's over 50. That's all we need. Maybe what we should get is Steve from KUSI.
Steve Cohen.
Yeah, that dude's as old school as they come.
Oh, yeah. That would be an interesting interview.
We got to go do it.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.